Slime language. Cut that. Alright, YouTube, what's going on? So today I'm really hitting you with a video that's nothing like I've done before. It's more so what I've been asked lately. As you've seen, I've been to many different Airbnbs and I've put a few videos up, and off the back of that I've had quite a lot of people ask me, oh, where did you go, what's the link for it, how was it, what the owner's like and whatnot. So I thought I'd just drop a video for you because it is a very regular asked question. So yeah, I'm rating it on a scale of 0 to 5. So 0 to 5 on the owners, the house itself and the location. So bear with me and I'll put all the links in the description to the places that I went. So starting off, we're going to go with Swansea. Now this is my first vlog, I believe, the rent in the £500, £1,000 mansion one that caused a little bit of mischief between people. But yeah, anyway, no need to mention. So first, the owners. Now for me, I didn't meet them personally, the boys did, because I only come for 1 day whilst they did 2 days. So they met on a Friday but I only come on the Saturday. From what I heard, he was pretty sound and he was a nice bloke, and he said be as loud as you want because it's a detached house and, you know, just live your life. So yeah, basically he seemed pretty sound from that. And then off the back of that as well, after it, there were no damages, there was just a lot of rubbish that they were the most impressed with, but they seemed to be sound again and they said they'd happy to have a stay again. So yeah, owners probably about a 3 or 4. I mean, they could have been a little bit more sounder at the end, but because we always do look after the houses as it is. But yeah, so I say 4 out of 5, give them the benefit of the doubt. The house itself was a very, very nice house. I probably think it's the best layout for a party. Now the other houses we've been to, I feel that is like push people more upstairs and away from the main area, the room where the actual party is, so that you go upstairs and there's be people in bedrooms just, you know, just fucking about and shit. But I guess this is the best one because it's got a massive layout, it's got a nice garden as well, it was really beautiful in the summer, and then it's got the kitchen, living room all in one section, so really there's no need for people to go upstairs. So yeah, definitely I say about 5 out of 5 on the layout and the house itself, because it was actually really posh as well inside and clean and whatnot. So yeah, definitely 5 out of 5 for the house itself. And then finally, location. Now this is the Swansea one, so for me and where I am, it's not that far, it's about a 40-minute drive, and it's definitely worth it if you're going for 2 days for a lot of people. So even if you're going for 1 day at the party, it's not a long drive. It was out the way, the house was on itself, secluded on itself. There were no like other hotels attached to it like there were Revival ones. So yeah, definitely in a good location, but I suppose it might be a bit hard for you to get more people there to actually have a bigger party. The distance is a bit long, so I'd probably give that about 4 out of 5 for the location. Overall, really, really good night. Definitely would go back again. Improvements, they probably could have a little jacuzzi in the back or something, because I haven't been to one with that yet, but overall, good 4 out of 5. The second house I'm going to be doing is Brecon. Now this is the house I went to for my birthday. I guess a lot of you have seen that vlog as well. This was a good house. Starting off with the owners, they really didn't give a crap what we did in that house. Like they literally couldn't care. I think the fire alarm went off and he come and said, oh, I'm just checking you're okay, enjoy wherever. Didn't say anything about smoking. They're very sound, the owners. Now it is attached to an hotel, but honestly we didn't even hear anything off the hotel or anything all night. People were turning up in the middle of the night and they didn't have nothing to say. I think they expected to be a party, to be honest. Now at the end as well, a third thing is a lot of stuff was broken. As you've seen in the aftermath of that video of like people just sleeping God knows where, and it's all around mess, to be honest. But yeah, he did contact me about the damages, but never did get back to me about it because I guess he just couldn't be bothered. So yeah, there was no extra payments for that. And also there was a missing PS4 out the house. Someone stole the PS4 from the house. Yeah, I had to go different places to pick that up the next day, but yeah, I got back to him because I didn't take it at the end of the day. So yeah, honestly, I say the owners are probably 5 out of 5, no joke, absolutely class. But yeah, the house itself, a little bit dated, could have been a bit posher, but I think it's literally just meant to be a party house and people just to mess about in. So yeah, upstairs and it was all clean and whatnot, but again a little bit dated in the like downstairs area. And again, the layout was like a main corridor, then a kitchen, and then like 2 separate rooms. It would have been better if it's just all one room, but I'd probably say the house is about a 3 out of 5. So yeah, a decent place to go. And then finally the location, Brecon. Now, like I said earlier, it was attached to a hotel. It wasn't actually attached to it, but it's part of the like premises. So you have to go through the hotel, not go through the hotel, but like go around the hotel to get this place. But yeah, a good place to go. And like I said, they didn't care anyway, so it didn't really matter, make a difference. But I will say Brecon is a little bit far away. It's again, it's like a 30-minute drive for us, but it's in the mountains, and I guess it is secluded, but it is just a little bit out the way. So again, 4 out of 5 location. Overall, you've seen the vlog, class night, incredible night, but it did end me up with bad feet the next day. That's just another story for another day. But yeah, class night and probably overall 4 out of 5 good night. Next house is going to be Chepstow. Chepstow was the most recent vlog you've seen. Owners, they were a bit skeptical at the start because it's a wedding venue and it's not really meant for like teenager parties or 20-year-old parties. When we did pull-ups, you was just a bit like, oh god, we haven't had a bunch of 20-year-olds before. But I mean, they didn't really, once we were in there, given that they've paid the money and that, they can't really say no, can they? So at the end of the day, it is a party house as well, because it's made for like brides and grooms and stuff. So yeah, decent owners. Probably give them like a 3 out of 5 because there was no complaints at the end as well. But they just were a bit skeptical, and like you could see them like looking over and like trying to check on the house and shit sometimes. But decent. The house itself, downstairs was all in one, but could have been a little bit bigger, I think, because like you had the downstairs the area, and then you had a second floor, and then you had a third floor. So it was a bit like, the people were pushed upstairs, and people were going upstairs and messed about in rooms and shit. So I think the downstairs could be a little bit bigger, and it was nice though. It was quite a posh place, maybe a little tiny bit dated. So 3 out of 5 for the house. And then finally the location, Chepstow, posh area. The house itself is like off the back road of the actual owner's house, so it's not that far from the actual house. So it's not that far from the actual house they live in. So I mean, I was a bit skeptical, but so nice area. There's plenty of stuff for you to see. Like if you wanted to go out on Friday or something and go, like, the Severn Bridge is close. We didn't go there because I don't know why I wanted to, but we didn't. And yeah, location all around decent place, but again a little bit out the way. Finally, the last place in Airbnb I'm going to be doing is Bristol. Now this is probably one of the least enjoyable, still a decent day, but least enjoyable day for me. We went there, we drove there 30 minutes, Bristol, not far from us, 30-40 minutes. And we didn't see the owners at all, and it's more of a hotel Airbnb, more of a hotel flat. So again, no problems with the owners, 5 out of 5. The house itself, or the flat I should say, nice, not dated, like not a nice area to go, but this was more of a Airbnb we rented to go on a day in the area and just go, like, you know, drink and then come back to the flat in the night and not really do much in the flat, but then just chill. So it wasn't really like a big spacious area because there was only 6 of us as well, but definitely a nice place to go and nice modern area, house or flat, clean as well. For 6 people, I'd probably give it like almost a 5 out of 5 because it's just perfect. But if you're going more than 6, you can't do it. Finally, location. Now, like I said, Bristol, 30 minutes. It is part flat, so you can't be extra loud, but there was no complaints and nobody like was telling us off or anything with being loud or blasting music or anything. So I can't make no complaints about that. 5 out of 5. Now overall though, the night itself was just a bit shit because we go there and we didn't have nothing booked, and if you don't have nothing booked, you ain't gonna get in anyway, especially if it's just 6 boys. So they're gonna turn you away and say, nah, there's no space boys, no space boys, you get what I mean? So especially if you walk around lit and you're causing a scene on the flipping strip or whatever. But yeah, the day could have been a lot better. So if you're gonna go, you gotta go to this place. I say definitely book places in advance and don't just turn up willy-nilly and try and get in places, because it's not gonna happen. I think we ended up going and flipping retro or something, and it was dead. It was all fuming. But yeah, overall, I'd probably say the best Airbnb that I went to was, difficult question, it was probably Swansea. Like the house itself and the owners and stuff, there's no problems or anything. So yeah, probably Swansea. But like Chepstow, like the last one we went to, was also very, very, very good. And my birthday was just very enjoyable, but I got too lit and I couldn't even remember half the night. But yeah, all class Airbnbs, don't get me wrong, but probably for me the best was Swansea or Chepstow for unexplained reasons. But I'll put all the links, like I said earlier, for all the houses in the description for you if you want to go check them out and see the availability they got. Defo, before you go booking it through booking.com though, look on the actual website, because it's a lot cheaper sometimes, and they avoid the COVID restrictions through the actual websites. Probably future Airbnbs in the future come in. I mean, with this year going the way it is, we might even be able clubs and normal life back, so Airbnbs won't be a thing anymore. But you know, gotta make most of what we got, and at the minute that is the best we can do. So get dripped out, go get lit, enjoy yourselves, get some nice pictures whilst you're there. Definitely worth it, trust me, because it's like, if it's 10 of you going and the house is like £1,000, it's £100 each, so it's like nothing for 2 days, do you know what I mean? Definitely worth it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, a little bit of information to where I go and my opinions on where we went. Hope some of you use this video and enjoy yourselves in this absolute mess of a time we're in at the minute. But again, not long. Gym's now going to be opening in 3 weeks for me. Already open in England, I know, April 12th. I'm so jealous of you people, but life, it is what it is. I'll be back and I'll be better than ever, trust me, no cap. 5 kilo in 2 months. Watch, I promise you. Wow, it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna be so good, man. I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm quite excited to get some gym content for you as well, because you haven't seen it in God knows how long. Get some sick montages going and get back to filming in the gym. But yeah, thanks all for watching. If you use this information and you found it helpful, please give it a like, subscribe like usual. Again, more gym content coming soon, and remember, keep working.